You just can't be perfect because nobody perfect. Whatever you are and however you are listening, this is here with 5.9 offense on the program New Voices on Earth. Well, my name is Miatta J. I am the presenter of this program. Well, we'd like to start by thanking God for affording us this opportunity to sit here and talk to our people on this beautiful Friday afternoon. And we'd like to say we're grateful for the life we have because it is not ours, it belongs to God. But yeah, however, we want to say we're grateful because He has given us this opportunity to be here and to talk to our people. We pray that today the conversation will be interesting, encouraging, and interactive. It's going to be great today because we have an amazing people coming to talk to us on issues that are relevant to the society, to young people. Remember, the program is called New Voices on Air. So we have them coming to talk to us today on an interesting topic. Well, if you're just coming away and if you've been there already, I'd like to welcome you to You Voices on Air, your platform for engaging discussions and empowering conversations that focus on youth of Liberia. That is in and out of Liberia. This program comes away this and every Friday, 2 to 3 p.m. I'm your host, and my name is Mia Joyous Fallah. I mean, it's a great pleasure to have you being my guest in Radio Learn. I'd like to say thank you for joining. I'd like to say thank you. If you're there, like our page, Here Communication Network, follow us and share this video as well. Today we'll be joined by the program officer of the Youth Media Action, that's Abraham Africa Borman, and the Mozzarella County Coordinator in person of Rejoice Wallace of the Youth Media Action. And we'll all be here today to have this, I mean, interesting discussion that, I mean, surrounds youth. Well, today's edition is packed with insightful discussions that spotlight the youth of our country, the challenges they face, the incredible work that have been done, and the organization. They'll just tell us in general what they do, what they are into, and all of that. So today, I mean, we're gonna learn today. All I need you to do is to get glued to your radio, or just get glued to your phone or whatever means you're using, just get glued to it and pay attention as we go on with the conversation. According to the recent data from the United Nations Population Fund, it says approximately 63% of Liberia's population is under 25 years old, and 32.8% falls within the age group of 10 to 24 years. And as we dive today in this conversation, feel free to join us. I mean, but you can call us. You can also send your text. You can call us on 0772758958. You can also call us on 086 393184 to be a part of this discussion. It promises to be great today here on Kia Communications Network. Well, Youth Media Action is an organization, a dynamic organization that have been championing the cause of young people in Liberia since their establishment. They are into grassroots journalism. They raise young people to become a journalist, credible journalists in our country, and they create opportunities for upcoming journalists or the future leaders of our country, Liberia. Currently, the youth media action they are in 15 counties. So let's say they are all around Liberia. Every county in Liberia is feeling the presence of the youth media action, and they'll be here today. We'll talk about their projects. We'll talk about their success. We'll talk about the challenges they face, and how can we engage, or how can young people engage to form part of this discussion, or to form part of their organization. Well, let's take this break to be back, and when we come back, we turn to our guest to bring you details about the topic here on the discussion today. So please stay tuned wherever you are. Please do not go away for the best. Your radio has to offer. Imagine today, hey, it's going to be really good. Said it promises to be good today on the topic empowering the youth of Liberia for a brighter future. Empowering the youth of Liberia for a brighter future. That's what we're going to be talking here today. We're going to look at the challenges and how far we've come as young people. And we have the youth media action as our guest today. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, get close to your radio. Please do not go away. Let's take this break. So be right back. When we come back, we'll join our guest and bring you details. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. You need people. You need, a shoulder to lean on as well. Without further delay, we'd like to welcome you back from that quick break. We have in studio now our guest from the youth media action, and I'm delighted to welcome the Maserati County coordinator, that is Rejoice Wallace, to our platform. Rejoice, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much, and it's a pleasure being here.
Okay, we just let's start by getting to know more about the um, youth media action. Can you tell us about the funding of the organization?
So Youth Media Action was founded in 2016 with the strong goal of improving the library media. As you are aware that there are too many laxes in where the profession will practice as journalists. So, to be able to fill this gap, we the organizer, brought about youth media action to help fulfill some of these challenges. And our goal is to actually have professional journalists, to make professional journalists. If you've been following, people will just move from classrooms and just go on the radio and say anything and do anything, making the professional life instead. So we hope to fill that gap.
Okay. That's impressive. Could you share some success stories of like, since you people came to the spotlight to help young people, what are some of the successful things you guys have achieved?
Well, since our journey in 2016, we have been able to accomplish a lot of things.
Mhm.
One of the things we can boast see that Students within our program are, exceptional. They have good reading and writing skills that we push to promote.
Okay.
And I was a student of the program, so I can say I'm a living testimony to that.
So you're testifier.
Sure.
Okay.
So over the years, we started in Montserrat with few schools, and we're currently working with more than 35 schools in Montserrat County.
Okay.
And we're working with schools outside Montserrat County. We're in the 15 counties.
Wow.
Recently, we launched the Press Club Network. It's an initiative that students can jointly report news together from different countries and have that kind of a connection where students in Montserrat can coordinate with students outside Montserrat or the rest of Liberia.
Okay. I mean that's really great and first. So that's why these challenges I know and believe that they are still sorry, that's why these achievements because they are all achievement what you just explained. So that's why these achievements are still challenges that young people in Liberia still face or your organization still face when it comes to in terms of getting people together. I know bringing people together is very hard. So, I mean, what are some challenges you encounter since, since the organization was established?
So one of the things is the students are very, happy to be on the radio.
Okay.
So like when they just come, they'll do everything they can, try to write stories for the moment they hear that on the radio 1 or 2 times, they believe that, they have already arrived. Like this is what I want to do. I'm a journalist. Why do I need to come every day? So one of the things is commitment. We found that most people that join the program are not really committed to what they sign up for.
Okay.
And another thing too, it has to do with the parents, support. Because some of the countries we work in, the students are very far from the radio station, including Montserrat. We usually do our program here. And for schools to move from that various location to go for production from ERBC, it's kind of challenging. So you found out some of the schools will sign up for the program, but before the end of the academic year, they will drop, including the students. Everything is almost like that.
Okay, that's so amazing. So, I mean, let's look ahead. What are the plans, for Liberian youth, for the youth media action? What are the plans for your? What are those things? I mean, you have on your agenda for this year that you want to achieve.
So one of the things we consider most important when it comes to Liberian students is the improvement of their reading and writing skills. Because Liberian learning is just about making good grades. People usually don't focus on their writing skills. That is the important of punctuation marks or that the way they pronounce words. So we hope that by the end of every program we have, our students, can be able to achieve those things. They can proudly say people and you as an instructor or as a lecturer or somebody guiding them, you will say, yes, this is good and this is what we stand for.
Okay, so I mean, all what you have explained, they are all great ideas, and I know people who are listening to us would like to be a part of the youth media action, but they just don't know how. So, how can more young people, or how can the organization incorporate more young people?
So we have different types of program we offer.
Okay.
First is the high school special that is on ERBC every Saturday.
Okay.
So for that, we work directly with the schools. If a school is interested in joining the program, you get the form. It's actually out at ERBC or you can get it at our office on Gary Street. So you get the form, you fill in information, and then you can register your school for just 2,500 Liberian dollars.
Okay.
So after the registration, we call for a stakeholder conference where we explain the entire process to both the administrators and the students. And then we can do a training for schools that have not been part of the program or do not have a press club that just funding or press club. So we train the students on how to write stories, report news, and then they can be part of the production.
So if a person has this interest, or it could be anybody, or child, if a child has this interest that he or she wants to join the youth media action, and I mean they are not really open to the writing or the reading, how can you help that child?
So we start training the children from 5 years and above. That is one of the things we try to do is to make sure if they can recognize words, like 4 5 letter words. Once they can recognize words, we can work along with them, right? So when they come to the class, we always make sure those that are left behind that are not that good of a reader, we give you the opportunity to read because we believe that for every time you say something, if you make a mistake, we'll correct you. And one of the easy ways is by being corrected.
Okay.
So we gave them things to read and we were sounding on things to write. So there's a saying that says reading is learning, right?
Mhm.
So, for example, if this child is 5 years old, you're not expecting to read he or she to read the news like a ninth grade student or somebody else.
Exactly.
So, yes, some simple things to them. You explain things to the level of understanding.
Mhm.
So, even though we have a class for everybody, or general class, but at times we separate them to make sure that they understand that when they leave in a class, they can say, "This is what I learned," or "This is what I can post off."
Okay, I mean that's really nice. It's inspiring to our listeners in Radio Learn. If you're just coming away, you're listening to your voices on air here on Kia Radio 95.9 FM, and we're discussing the future of our children, empowering the future leaders of Liberia. And we have in studio Rejoice Wale, as is for the multi coordinator here at the Youth Media Action, and we are just discussing how can our people, our younger generation, I mean, get involved in things that I mean are necessary, things that will benefit them, things that will improve our country, Liberia. So if you're there listening, it is your time. This is an interactive discussion. It is your time. Let's have this conversation. Call us on 0772 758958. That's 0772 758958, or better still, call us on 0886 393 1184, 0886 393 1184, or you can also send a text message. If you don't have the time to call, you can text us on 0772 758958. That's 0772 758958. Oh, 086 393 1184. Call us on those numbers, or you can text us on those numbers, and we'll be here to read your text messages. Now let's run to our Facebook page and let's see what we have there. Jusu Kamara say I'm following. Kaman Lafta say following. Romino, he says Philadelphia. And so here we stay here. We are still talking about the youth, the future leaders of Liberia, looking at the percentage of youth in our country, Liberia. I mean, there's a need. We have this conversation that surrounds the young people. Please, if you beat me, I'll not call you back. Yes, if you beat me, I'll not call you back. So, somebody try calling us. So you can still, put your calls 0772 758958, 0772 758958, or 086 393 1184. Call us and let's have this discussion that involve young people, the future leaders of Liberia. So, Richard, let's hear more from you. YMA, what's the aim, I mean, the objective of this organization? I mean, what are those things you people have set aside that you want to make a change in Liberia? What's the dream?
So our big dream is to strengthen the liberal media ministries.
Okay.
Because, like I said earlier, we have so many folks that are journalists today, or maybe consider themselves journalists, that are not doing ethical. Some will just sit on the radio, ban more people every day, while others will, go on the Facebook Live page and then they are doing things that, a rational person shouldn't be doing. So we want to straighten that. Our big dream is that there's 5 years, everybody or every student who wants to practice mass communication must have a personal background,
Okay.
and they already know the ethics. They are key to the journalism creed and the stands for what is true.
So will you mind telling us the requirement, like if a child wants to be a part of the YMA, what are those things they need?
So earlier I spoke of high school session,
Okay.
but we also have other programs like the Vocational Journalism School
Okay.
and the Child Broadcasting. So the Vocational Journalism School happens at the end of the academic year, where there are a lot of schools in Montserrat that would not join the program due to time or whatever reason. So we open that up for students, to have the access to the media to practice. So you can actually get the form from ELBC or at our office on Gary Street, and then you can be a part of the vacation journalism school. We also have the child broadcasting that runs for students between the age of 5 to 17 years. And we teach them about journalism, public speaking, how to manage yourself, how to build your self confidence. And that's like almost a 1 month class that we teach children to the child broadcasting time. And it's every December, and the students usually appear on ERBC and NTV for practical session.
Okay, so how long is that? What's the period?
So for the child broadcasting is 1 month, while the vacation journalism is 6 weeks.
Okay, the child broadcasting is 1 month, and the vacation journalism is 6 weeks. So if you're there listening, your parents, you want to incorporate a child in the YMA program, that's the information there for you. You can reach out to the office on Getty Street. But before we just leave us, she will give us a contact details that you can be able to reach out just in case if you want to try to become or a speaker or a journalist or I mean just a future leader, not just anybody in a group. You just why you laughing?
One of the things is, despite the fact we settle to choose students to become a journalist, but we also focus on helping them to identify their own passion.
Okay.
That is, you may join the program with the intent of maybe tomorrow I will be a journalist. I have not decided yet. Right?
Okay.
So for some of the lessons you teach, some of the morals, it can help you to decide which one of the career you should advance to. Because during our child broadcasting in the vacation journalism school, we bring people from all sectors of the country, all sectors of work, to join the team and educate the students. So we're not just teaching them in journalism, but we'll also be teaching them other courses as well.
Okay. So not only in journalism, you heard from Rejoice. She's the most Multilateral Council coordinator of the say Youth Media Action. She said it is not only about journalism, but also other fields of study. You can just come and they'll teach you whatever you want to do. If you want to do and if you want to become an accountant, they will help you mold you. So it's like a mentorship, right?
Yeah.
Just
So what we do is, regardless of what profession we choose, not the most important thing is how you communicate.
okay.
So we help to build up your communication skills and your self confidence.
Okay. So I think those are the major things, your self-confidence and the communication skills. Because you need all of those things in life. In the real world, you need it. So I think the YMA, they are doing a great job. I must admit, yeah, actually doing a great job. So if you're there, like I said before, listening, or if you're following us live on Facebook, please share this video, like our page and follow our page as well. And if you're there, this is Rejoice here in studio from Why Made a Youth Media Action. If you've been, wishing for your child to be a part of this program, this is the time. Take this initiative, take this opportunity. Just reach out to them at the office on Getty Street, or Rejoice. So just leave the contact details, so you can be able to get in contact with them and enroll your child. So the child can be passing around in the community doing that thing because the youth, like I said, they are the future leaders. So, we have to set the pace for them so that they'll be able to grow and understand things from the way they are understanding it now. So, we just, what are your advice or what the advice you have to give to the parents at home who just feel that, it is not necessary for my child to go anywhere or do anything. I just feel good by them doing anything they want to do. What those things you like to say? What are the pieces of advice you like to give them?
One of the most important things as a parent, and I'm not a parent,
So
one of the most
you're not a parent, but you're dealing with young people.
Yeah, as a parent, you want to do for your child, it's to guide them in the right light.
Okay.
So if you want your child to just do anything that they're doing, then my question to you is, why are they headed? Because in the long run, these children or these people are going to be looking up to. So while your guardians or parent or maybe auntie or uncle without out of direct relationship with the child, I said you guide them in the right path. Most of the people graduate from universities, who aren't having job because they don't know how to associate themselves with people.
Okay.
And so putting them into a program like ours, it helps, to build up their social skills and also help them to be very prominent person in society.
Okay. So that's it. We heard from the mentor, the youth mentor at the YMA. That's Rejoice Wallace here. So I mean that's how you can bring your child. Let's say bring your child up in a way that when he or she grows, they will not depart from it. So that's it here on Kia Radio. You're listening to You Voices on Air, and my name is Miatta. I'm the presenter here. Let's have this discussion. Call us and see. I say if you beat me, I will not call you, please. Please call me. Don't beat me. So call us on 0772. It is your time for us to engage ourselves in the topic. Call us on 0772 758958. That's 0772 758958. Better still 086 393 Or you can also send a text to those numbers. If you're following us online, please drop your comment. And for you, Joseph Sarkozy, following closely. Thank you, Joseph, for following us. We stay here. We're here up to 3 o'clock, so we await your call. Keep your calls coming in there to 0772 If you beat me, I will not call you, and that's for sure. Call me. Let's have this discussion. I mean, it is really important. This is an essential discussion or topic that the public needs to be aware of. You have to understand because our population is mostly about the youth. Let's take this one here. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, let's hear you. Um, Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for calling. So, you heard from the caller. He said he would like you people to expand, but the good news is they are already in the counties. Very just. So
Yes,
please speak
true.
to that.
So we are currently in the 15 counties. For counties outside Monserrado, that is the likes of Liberia, we work directly in the capital. For with the likes of Maryland, we work in Thibault and Ganta. We and stuff. Sorry, that's Lima. We work in Ganta also.
Okay, so his point was they should, I mean, move into the 50 counties, But yes, she said they are already in the counties, so that's it there. And he's impressed as well of how far this organization has come, and he's impressed. So yes, we I sit here awaiting your calls on 0772 758958. 0772 758958, or better still 086 393 That's 086 393 Call us and be a part of this discussion here on Kia Radio 95.9 FM. We just as about to wrap up while we are waiting. Is there anything you'd like to add? I didn't say or I didn't ask?
So one of the things I want to stress on is our students.
Okay.
The fact that we work with schools and the students are very, very amazing. We love what they do, and for some of our program, we target special students.
Okay.
But what we intend to do up for the next month, we're gonna be giving internship to one student in every county. So that is at the end of the academic year, we have 15 students with 100% radio experience.
Oh, that's great. So for now, you don't have students here at the rural decision.
So we have like maybe every year we select 5 counties until we give 5 students internship. But we have come to realize that library is so large and the profession needs people, people that know what they are doing. So to have them on board, you need to train more people. So because we want to like have grip over the we want to monitor their workings. We cannot take more than one person in our county.
So you heard from how the profession journalism or the field, the field work of field needs people. So I mean they are working tirelessly to bring on board people, innovative people, creative people, that will help build Liberia or move Liberia forward. So you heard from her. She'll be announcing her number anytime soon. So let's just go right to it. Just announce your number. I mean, yes, because I mean, people are eager to know that they want to get your number already and get in contact so they can be able to bring their children on board. So you people can be able to mentor them into a better leader for Liberia. So can you please announce your number for our listeners?
So you can contact us on 070957310, 070957310, and those of us that are using ones like 0555179042.
Yes. So please hold on a break.
So it's 070957310,
And then
or
also
0555179042.
so that's it there. We just announce the number just in case you want to reach out to them. You can call them on 0770 957310. That's 0770 957310. If you have a child, if you have a relative, I mean, and you're eager about them making changes or making impact or positive impact in Liberia, you can reach out to YMA, that's the Youth Media Action, and they'll be able to mentor that child and build that child in becoming a future leader, not just a future leader, but a capable person in society that society can depend on. So we just, as we're about to take leave of you, we don't have that luxury of time. As we're about to take leave of you, what message would you like to pass, or what's your parting comment?
So, to that, I would say the preparation for the future begins today.
Okay.
So if you want to be a good person in life, or if you set out to be a good journalist, I see youth leader action is what you have been waiting for. So please take hold of this initiative, John. Help to build yourself. You want to be that person that if you say something tomorrow, people will listen to you. People already know it's actual. They won't have to go there to verify fast. So join us and help to improve yourself.
Join us and help to improve yourself. Let what you then take this one. Good afternoon. You're coming in really low. Okay, let's hear you. Thank you as well. So so that's it. We just live. She's so happy that I mean people are recognizing the work they do in Liberia, and I mean people are testifying to how good the work they do is. So yes, based on that, we are about to take leave of you on today's edition of the program Youth Voices on Air. We join on the YMA, that's the Youth Media Action. Has been our guest in studio here today, telling us more about the work they do in Liberia and how impactful their work in Liberia are, how they are helping young people become a future leader, a better future leader in our country to change. I mean, the mindset of our people and to bring Liberia from the dust of to the grace. So we've been here talking to you since 2 o'clock, and it's about time we take leave of you. Well, I'd like to say thank you to our guest, Rejoice Wallace from the YMA, the Youth Media Action. She's the Maserati Content Coordinator. Thanks for joining us today, Rejoice. I'd like to say thank you. I wish to have you here another time so we can have another fruitful discussion surrounding young people because young people are the future leaders, and they have to be aware, because if you're not aware of many things, you will have yourself going back, in the dust and getting involved into things that doesn't even matter to you. So we like to say thank you for honoring this invitation to be here today. And we'd like to say a big thank you to listeners in Radio Land. We'd like to thank you for tuning in. We'd like to thank you for engaging in this conversation. All of we call us or try calling us, and those who are following us live on Facebook, would like to say thank you. Continue following us. Um, Building Liberia depends on you and myself. So together we can do it. Together we can build Liberia, and together we can change Liberia by continuing talking, raising awareness, and having these discussions that surrounds young people. Thank you for joining us. Until I talk to you, that will be next Friday. Join us again for another interesting and fruitful conversation next Friday, same time, 2 to 3 p.m. on Kia Radio 95.9 FM on the program Youth Voices on Air. Until then, stay positive, stay engaged, and keep your voices here. Have a great weekend. Bye bye for now.